all the content. Amelia, I know you wasn't on the post-game show last night. You had company in and all that good stuff. Tell us, man, what's your take coming out of this game, man? Because it was, you know me, I try not to get too high and I try not to get too low. It's hard not to get too high on this game, and this is just one of those games that it had everything. They struggled in the first half, and in the second half, they just come out and was like, "No, we're not going out like this." It was just awesome. What you think?
Glad they didn't buckle. We needed a full 60 minutes. I think we got it that game. We had talked about 45, 50 minutes, 55 minutes. I think that we got that full 60 that game, and you had everybody kind of stepping up. I know it's the cliche, but you did see 1/11th coming together really, and everybody just sort of playing for each other. But that, man, the offense, the defense, you had a missed kick or two with the special teams. We can talk about the leg, but in the end, you put up 30 points, you should win the game. And the only reason we've lost is because we didn't put up 30 and we tied with 40. So this team was cruising. I was happy with Quay. I was happy with Jordan. So many good things. I think you can still learn a lot from it, but one that was needed under the lights, big stage, and still top of the NFC, man. I think after a day like that, it was a nice finish.
Yeah. Tim, you had a chance to sleep on it. Obviously, man, we were in here pretty late last night. We tried to wrap up the show 2 or 3 times, but the super chats just kept flying in. Everybody wanted to talk ball. After you slept on it here, anything changed? What was the first thing you thought of when you woke up this morning, man?
Woke up this morning and I thought, belt to ass, Victory Monday, let's go. And I agree with Emilio's assessment too. They really did took a little dip in that second quarter. The first part of the middle 8 didn't look really good for the Packers, but other than that, they played a full game, man, and they really put it together. You love to see it, and it's a huge momentum builder coming home for 2 games here and friendly confines of Lambeau Field. So good chance that the Packers can keep this win streak going, and it all started with that performance last night. It was a great team win.
Yeah, and back to what Mike McCarthy always said, it's how you handle success is more important than really how you handle defeat. That's a big thing. The conversation is now going to steer towards trap game, right? No, it's just stay focused. Do your job. Everybody focus on doing your 1/11th on every single play, and let's take it one game at a time. Let's go 1-0 every week, which has been kind of Matt LaFleur's mantra.
Like X said, keep chopping that tree, man. I mean, it's a big tree. We're going to have to take it game by game, and it's been working, dude. And I just am so excited. And you saw X coming down, throwing the stick here and there. It's every little bit was coming together in that game.
It was awesome, dude. Yeah, X had a little extra oomph on his hits.
He was laying them.
So did Bullard. Bullard was laying the wood last night too, man.
Edgerrin Cooper. It was a fun night, man.
Quay Walker. Yeah, the boys were tuned up for sure.
Yeah. Hardy the Prophet with the super chat. I heard J Love was pissed at halftime and gave the team a talk. I did not know that. Did you guys hear that? That is awesome.
Not hear that, but I 150% truly believe that is true. Did you guys see the looks on J Money's face yesterday? He looked like an assassin out there, dude.
Tim, do you want to know why?
He's a grown-ass man now. Yeah.
Thank you, Matt. That's the truth. I mean, that's it. I was texting you guys, I literally wore the 10 jersey to Cracker Barrel Sunday morning. Had my nice morning breakfast, country fried steak, some biscuits and gravy, eggs. And I had everybody look, and I just had to let them know 10 was going to have a game.
He's walked into that 10 and said, I need that Uncle Herschel special, baby.
It was
right on the table right now.
Absolutely. And a side of pancakes, please. Thank you.
Wash your hands, wash your butt, man. That's it. That's all.
Always, man. They get a little fire smoke in the Cracker Barrel. You got to wash your hands, wash your butt when you walk in that joint, for sure. Hardy the Prophet, man. Thank you so much for that info, buddy. That's awesome, man. I look forward to hearing more about that for sure. We got Jacob joining us now. The beard is in the house. We're just kind of diving into everything, just getting started, Jacob. So let's start off with the locker room vibe here, boys. And this was the guys coming back in the tunnel after the game, or back into the locker room, I should say, celebrating on Sunday night. The Packers tweeted this out over on X. Let's see what the guys had to say. Just a quick little 18-second clip here.
Let go! Yo! Go! Tax the bull. Come on, man.
There it is.
Hey, W's in the chat.
I love how they've all got their own thing, right? Like you got Bull, right? Buller doing the Bull, right? Cooper now, it's obvious every time he comes in after a win, he's going to ride Frosty into the locker room, right? It's just so cool. Everybody kind of creating their own thing. It's been absolutely awesome, man. And then of course we have Matt LaFleur in the locker room giving a speech, and shout out to Packers Twitter account, which has been doing a phenomenal job, man. They cut the corner just like this team has. This was Matt LaFleur in the locker room. Like I said, Packers Twitter tweeted this out last night. Here we go.
That second half is who we gotta be every week, man. Great job. Give it up for yourselves. Defensively, held Pittsburgh to 1 of 10 on third down. Archie had 2 sacks. Micah had a sack. Coop with the forced fumble. Bull with the recovery. Hey, what's that little trophy you got there?
Hold up, I gotta see this again. No. Sorry, I didn't go back far enough. So Jordan, if you guys who are listening on the pod is holding this trophy, it looks like it's maybe 5 inches tall. And it says National Tight Ends Day is what it says on it, right?
Did you see the story on that? So
Yeah.
NBC was going to try and give them belts, I guess, championship belts type deal.
No
and
way.
they didn't arrive on time, so they ran out and they bought these little $2 trophies.
What they
So
send it? They send a DHL, Tim, or something?
Probably.
I cannot believe
Epic fail.
Hilarious. All right, let's continue.
Been small than his hand.
Hey, I got 2 game balls though on National Tight End Day. Oh, this guy went 7 for 143.
I just have immense gratitude for this organization. I'm spoiled as bro. Being able to come in here, get drafted here, get the opportunity to work my tail off. I love you guys. And I play every play the way I do because I love you guys.
Second guy was 29 of 37. 20 straight completions.
He's a grown ass man now.
Hey, way to stay together and come ball in the second half, man. That's what we got to keep doing. Keep stacking it. Keep going 1-0 every week.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hey, Victory Monday!
Hey, every week the objective is to go 1-0, man. Let's keep chopping this tree down, bro. We got a great team. Hey, pack on me, pack on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, you love to see it.
Dude.
Bob was absolutely awesome in that.
Scared money don't make money.
That's right. And also, man, I want to give a shout out to Matt Schneidman over on Twitter. He tweeted this out. Check this out. They said the Packers were just playing Renegade in their locker room. If you guys don't know what that means. So that's
the
a
ultimate
tradition.
troll of the Steelers fans. Wow.
That's a tradition in Pittsburgh. If you don't know what that means, they play Renegade by what band was it, Tim? I know it's
I think it's Sticks.
Six.
is it? Yeah.
Sticks,
So
yeah.
yeah. You hear Pat McAfee sing it all the time on the McAfee show because he obviously grew up in Pittsburgh. So the fact that they were playing that in their locker room, dude, they were not holding back. And I'll just say this too, like y'all said, Jordan Love had kind of a look in his eye. I'm not saying he was being disrespectful to Aaron. I'm not saying that at all. But when they met at midfield afterwards, Aaron's smiling, and Jordan, you kind of catch you from the side shot, you can kind of catch his face. It wasn't grinning at all. He looked like a damn man on a mission, like he was still in that mode. You know what I'm saying? It was wild. So, any other thoughts on all that in terms of Victory Monday?
Yeah, I think we're at that point with Jordan now, right? You know, Matt wasn't lying.
He's a grown ass man now. And
You know, we talk about aw shucks Matt going away, and now we have Tupac LaFleur. I think aw shucks Jordan Love is kind of gone away. I think he's got that laser focus as a competitor, and full command of this offense, obviously going off, 20 straight completions and, leading the troops in a game that looked like for a couple of minutes there, it could get kind of ugly. And he really turned it around and, we get the 10-point dub. I just love the way Jordan's playing right now.
Yeah, I can't know if this is true, but B. Timmy, who usually comes in with some pretty good stats, says Next Gen Stats said it was a 0.1% chance that he had to get those 20 completions in a row. That is unbelievable. Let's go.
Yeah,
love it.
Here was Aaron Rodgers after the game, and he was talking about. I'll just let him kind of explain it here. Tim, give me a screen grab for this one. I know it was on Pittsburgh's YouTube page, so even though it's on Twitter everywhere, we may get dinged with some AI. Thank you so much. Here was what Aaron had to say about the Packer fans traveling to Pittsburgh. Listen, they did this in Arizona. They do it in other spots, right? It's just so rare that it happens in a place like Pittsburgh. Here we go.
At one point, they were chanting "Go Pack Go," and you hit DK for a 25-yarder. That had to be a little bit of a strange feeling to quiet that chant for once.
I've heard that chant for 18 years, so Packer fans travel really well. First time in a while I've used silent count for a home game. That's a credit to those Packer fans.
We're talking about in the Steel City, boys and girls, in the Steel City, the Pittsburgh Steelers had to go to a silent count because the Packer fans were so loud in the stadium. That is just absolutely awesome. So, again, you'll notice, and I'm going to do it, I'm going to be an ass for a second. You'll notice that some of the sports talk, whether it's Milwaukee or Madison or wherever, boy, they love to point out that green and gold package rivalry, don't they? And how, well, that fan base didn't show up, or this portion of the fan base didn't. The Milwaukee crowd let us down, or Green Bay's crowd, look, they didn't show up like Milwaukee. They love to create that division, but boy, oh boy, they don't want to talk about this, right? They don't want to point out the fact that the Packers fans travel so well and take over stadiums. Guys, Arizona, not the greatest franchise, right? Let's be honest. They're not like you when you think of traditional, the backbone of NFL in terms of franchises, you don't think of the Arizona Cardinals, right? You think of people like Pittsburgh. You think of people that kind of helped create this aura around the National Football League, especially right after the merger of these franchises that had a lot of success. You've got Packer fans taking over these type of cities, these type of stadiums now. That's absolutely wild to me. And again, I know the four-letter network won't talk about it. God forbid they say something positive for a change, right? I turned it on for 5 minutes this morning going, let me feel the vibe here a second. They almost look disappointed. It's the strangest thing. You got a former Packer player in Mark Chmura. He looks like somebody pissed in his Cheerios. It's like, you're not going to find a bigger win outside of a playoff win or a Super Bowl, right? And you get, well, you had this happen and that kind of win. Shut up.
I got some advice for y'all. Take 2 weeks off, then quit.
Like, be happy for once. Your listeners, your viewership are Packer fans. And I will never understand it. Other than we know they like to create a little controversy and get the clicks up and this and that. But anyway, I digress. I didn't have that in the show notes, but my God, it just drives me crazy. Anyway, you guys got any thoughts on any of that?
I think what Nick McSwain says is anger sells. They basically sit there and that's what they look at, which
stop calling yourself the Good Karma brand.
Yeah.
We're the Good Karma. Yeah,
and when we hoist Lombardi and have the parade on Lombardi Avenue, bringing home a Super Bowl trophy, I don't want to hear how supportive you were all year and how excited you are for this team. Yep.
Yeah. I completely agree. We're sitting here in his home's ESPN negative. That's basically what it is. All subsidiaries and everything. It just seems like you said, to Nick McSwain's point, they just try to be the drama. Basically, the drama providers, basically, like they don't know how to do actual reporting nowadays. They don't know how to do actual media. So all they have to do is go
analysis.
Yeah, actually, exactly. Actual analysis, actual play-by-play. Like you remember the days of old of ESPN when you'd love. I remember Monday morning, I used to love waking up, watching the highlights of them just breaking down what happened over the weekend. Now it's, this guy's in his feels and this dude. It's like, shut up.
Yeah.
Don't put
that
name in my mouth right there.
You're coming off this great win, and there's a portion of the fan base that's stalking Matthew Golden right? And he basically deactivated his Instagram account. And it's, oh, what's going on? Maybe the dude looked up and said, you know what? They gave me 4 opportunities. I had 4 yards. Maybe I need to focus a little more on ball than social media. Did you think about that? Could have been that, right? But instead it turns to, oh, Matthew Golden's mad at the organization.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do you?
But they didn't sit there and watch his YouTube video he put out on his channel 9 days ago talking about how there's big things coming. I just got to put my head down and keep grinding. But they had no idea about that.
Yeah, absolutely. And again,
Eric Sutherland.
It's so true. Yeah. Eric Sutherland says, like I've said, ESPN is the view of sports TV. It really is. And I'm with Jacob. Like, we grew up on, I remember, especially in the summertime in baseball season, I would wake up first thing in the morning at 6 a.m., that 6 a.m. Sports Center, get all the baseball highlights. And the second it was over, go outside, grab the bat, grab the ball, let's go play ball. Like,
that was the good old days back.
Was that Stuart Scott?
Days, yeah.
Yeah. Stuart Scott. It was before Keith Olbermann lost his damn mind and acting like a weirdo.
Drunk Chris Berman. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you kidding me? You guys
he was on the Canadian Perks or whatever the hell he talked about.
If you have not seen the video of Chris Berman going off, if you just put Chris Berman angry, it'll probably pop up. And it was like behind the scenes of somebody walking behind the camera while he was talking. Oh my gosh, man. And everybody's like, oh, that's so toxic. What a horrible human being. I'm like, boy, that was every middle-aged adult male at my family reunions talking like that, just constantly mad at the world. So yeah, it was a different time back then in ESPN for sure. So